welcome back to Afternoon Express, where we are back with our cook-along famous guest. We, of course, have the superstar talent, Kelly Khumalo, and, of course, the superstar producer backing this talent, Umondli Ngobo. Now, guys, you guys have said that, you know, while Kelly is very open about the fact that she's good at cooking.
Yeah.
What would you say is like your signature dish?
Literally everything. Well, no, I'm lying.
Yes,
I'm lying. No, don't you?
Bring out the guns.
No, don't you dare. You know I'm a good cook.
Yeah.
But I love making pizza. Like, pizza is my best.
Okay, I'm sure the kids love that too.
Oh, no, they
Wena?
love it.
Mina, I know Umkapis.
Umkapi, so you're keeping it simple, old school.
It's that simple, eh?
Dumi, so then what are you going to be teaching us today, Queen?
Well, I'm mixing a bit of South Cape Town flavor into something that I think everyone enjoys. Something light, because I'm thinking more of like a tapas theme, you know, today, where we just have like finger foods for all of us to enjoy. So I'm making a huge sub that we will cut up into small little pieces for everyone. But it's not just a normal gatsby, it's a nacho gatsby, South Africa. So we've got our gatsby that's being filled with nachos, some cheesiness, some mince, some guacamole, some sour cream, all of that into one little sub.
Okay, I'm here for it, Mzansi. Please head over to our social media pages. Let us know if you are indulging with us as we cook along. So, Dumi, how do we get started?
To get started, I need to first switch on my pot, my pan, where I'm going to make the mince. Kelly, you can get started with grating up some cheese for me, which I'm going to use on the nachos, and then you'll cut up
this?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
You can cut up the tomatoes for me. Bali, you can actually get started with the guac. If there's one thing I trust you with there, it's the avocados. And then, Mr. Mondli, you're going to actually chop up the tomatoes and onions for palisa, which are going to go into that guacamole as well.
How many onions do you want? Because I got this.
These are the guns he was talking about. Half an onion should be fine.
Oh, half an onion.
And you know,
how do you want to chop?
Please, please, may I let you know?
Excuse me.
Very, very thin, because it's going to be coming into my guac, and when I dip into it with the nachos,
so you want
I do
dice?
not. Yes, I want it to be small, bite-sized, nice, smooth pieces, ne?
Thank you, sous chef.
Perfect.
I got you. Who's supposed to be a chef here? I'm getting confused.
All right, Kay.
She is my sous chef. Wow. She's in the kitchen with me quite often. So, okay, I do understand if she gives instructions. She's learned quite a lot. So all I'm doing here is I'm also just chopping up my onions, which are going to go into the filling of our nachos, which is the mince.
Okay.
I don't know if you're a fan of nachos, but...
Not really.
But that's the thing, we're putting a twist on it, so I'm definitely sure you'll be a fan of this.
I'm looking forward to it, definitely.
We're all about trying something new, being flexible.
And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that.
I love that. What I love about nachos, Dumi, is that they're so simple to whip up when you're starving.
For this, for me.
Oh no, Mondli's already coming with excuses.
And then they say a good chef never blames his tools, so as more again.
Oh well, a good chef brings his tools.
Okay.
I love that. And for yourself, Kelly, I mean, you just love whipping things up for the entire family. And I also know that you've got a very strong group of friends around you. So when they do come over, I mean, where does cooking take you? I'm sure you've got nostalgic moments, or mama in the kitchen.
Yeah, especially with my friends. They come to my house because I cook. I'm such a good host when it comes to people coming over.
Wow.
Because I love cooking and I love trying out new things, and you know. So Brenda and Wanda would tell you that whenever they come to my house, it's all about eating.
It's all about the food, honey. So is it safe to say at dinner party at Kelly's we dress up?
Well, we dress up when we go to Wanda's, not at my house. I'm easygoing, but if you invite Wanda, or if Wanda invites you, she will show you have to show up.
Expect it, honey.
Yeah.
I love that. And I mean, for yourself, Mondli uti umkapi, so for you it's just your number one. Where does that take you? Where did you learn to whip that up?
Yeah, well, look,
no?
I've been a bachelor all my life, so that's it's easy peasy for me. But also, it's also because I'm also a good host. And if you ask all my friends, I'll tell you I cook all the time, because I'm not a very bad cook.
Why do you sound like me? Why do you sound like me?
Yeah, no, it's because I do not have a show on TV, so you don't see it. Just because you don't see it doesn't mean it doesn't happen.
No, I'm not saying that it doesn't happen, but you sound like me.
You know, I was once in a show, it's sort of in a party, and someone says, please put it on a gram, because if it's not on a gram, then it didn't happen.
Absolutely.
So like, okay, cool.
Okay, so Mondli, you're no stranger to the kitchen yourself. I
Never.
love that about you.
Never.
So when it comes to also your favorite meal and something that you just, is your easy go-to, are there any ways that you love to see people enjoy your food?
Yeah, it's because me, I also even start things like butternut soup from scratch, and which is not very easy. So I love it when people mix flavors and soup, and people who say, I never made soup, but then they change their minds because
After
the
having
taste
yours.
is just,
I love that. Okay, my guacamole is coming together quite well, Mzansi.
Yeah.
I've already added my first avocado in here. I've also added, was this lemon juice for me?
Definitely.
Love that. And then some lemon zest as well that I'll add in a little bit later. So it's slowly coming together quite well. How does the onion station?
I don't know, do you think these slices are small enough?
I love it. No, 10 out of 10. You truly are proving that you're good in the kitchen. You can just pop that all in here, and then I'm just going to mash it up a little bit later.
All right,
How's it going on this side?
Very easy, Palisa. So what we've done there is I've added all the spices that go into a mince. So because we're using mince in our nacho sub today, if you want to flavor up your mince and you want to make it very simple, all I've done is I've added 3 spices: barbecue spice, a bit of cloves, and some paprika. And I'm adding barbecue sauce to this. The reason for that is that it's already seasoned, it's already got all the flavor, it's a cheat.
Yeah.
So we were looking for quick and easy recipes. So that's basically what this is about.
Okay.
And I'm gonna let that cook down for a bit. Basically, once it's cooked, this is the kind of texture you're looking for. Nice and cooked and thick. You cool it down a bit if you want to, just so that it's easier to handle. And now I'm gonna start assembling our nacho sub that's gonna go into the oven. What I would normally do is I'd say you want to put your nachos on the tray first, bake them in the oven, and then put it into your bread so that you've got some lettuce at the bottom. But because we're going to go into the oven, I'd suggest that we just go in with all the fillings and then we'll bake it all in one tray.
Okay.
So to start it off, let me move this here so everyone can see. I've got a nice big French loaf that I've got in there, and some of that leftover barbecue sauce that we have.
Nice.
Make a nice little layer at the bottom. I feel like your kids would actually enjoy something like this because it's very interactive.
Yeah.
And what do they have, like a favorite food perhaps, because then you could fill it with whatever they like?
Well, they love pizza.
You can even make this into a pizza sub. That's
I can?
Yes, you can take this, fill it up with lots of pizza and whatever, lots of cheese or whatever filling they like. Put this into the oven, bake it.
Oh, lovely.
Pizza sub.
I should try this at home.
You should definitely. And all that cheese that you melted, that you grated for me, is going to be the first layer of our sub.
Okay.
I'm going to go in with that.
Let me just move that.
I mean, Kelly, when it comes to your diet, we all saw that music video, honey. That body does not quit. Yeah, are you the type of person that's like, what's a diet?
No. But with this video, because I had picked up some weight, I had to literally stop eating for a couple of days. Yeah, just so I can have a flat tummy.
The struggle, the sacrifices, and these are some of the sacrifices that we actually never see. The hard work that goes behind just making the art on a daily basis. Do you find yourself making many sacrifices like that?
It's all about sacrifices.
Yeah.
I mean, putting in the hard work, late hours, and not eating certain types of food because you want to look great for a music video. Who's chopping onions?
And he's seeing some flames here. No worries, you're doing well.
It's all this talk about love that makes me want to cry. It's not what I promise you.
Wow.
Oh, wow. But I love the fact that, you know, it's just echoing and mirroring exactly what Umondli said around the couch. The fact that you're just disciplined, and whatever it takes for you to put your best foot forward, you're going to do that.
Yeah.
I'm here for it.
That's me.
I love it. Dumi, on your side, it seems like you're putting the finishing touches. Here's some already made guac for you whilst I whip up the rest of it.
Perfect.
Yeah,
so this is it, Balesa. So all of this, because we've created those layers with the cheese.
How many tomatoes do you want?
This is going to go into the oven to bake. I always suggest bake it at a high temperature because everything that's in here is cooked. You're literally just doing this for the melting of the cheese.
Okay.
So I'd suggest put it at 200 degrees in the oven. Let it bake up until the cheese is nicely melted and golden brown on the top.
Oh.
And then take it out of the oven. That's when you put in your guacamole that you've just made for us.
Yep.
And we top it with some sour cream. And that is the dish done.
Love that. Simple, easy, and we pretty much put that together in under 20 minutes.
Basically, yeah.
Here for it, Mzansi. But coming up, we're also going to be making some more delicious treats. What are we going to be making, Dumi?
We are making something with some seafood because Kelly did say that she likes seafood. So we are making smoked salmon croquettes with a roasted red pepper hummus.
Oh, it's great.
Sounds yum.